Hi, I'm Brianne with TwinFlameUnionWithin.com, and I wanted to make a video today just talking about beliefs and how that plays into your twin flame journey. So, anytime you have a belief, your twin is going to mirror that back to you. And I'll just give an example because this was a huge block and belief that I had to work through within my union. And I'm a same-sex twin flame union. My twin and I are both in female bodies. I'm the divine feminine, and my twin is the divine masculine energy in a female body. So, for as long as I could remember, my twin and I met in 2008. And my twin had been married before. She had children. And so I just always thought, okay, this is a straight female that dates men. And it took several years before I actually realized our connection. I started to develop feelings for her. I think it was around 2014, 2015 sometime. And in 2016 is when I finally opened up and I told her how I was feeling. And, I awakened to the twin flame journey. And this belief system that I had running, this pattern that I had, believing that my twin is a straight female that only dates men, has been married to men, and I didn't understand how this would work in the twin flame union. And I fought, I didn't fight, but well, I did, because I would push this, it was a belief that I had in a block, and I would constantly push it away. I'd tuck it away. I never would look at it. And eventually I ordered a romance report from my twin flame teachers, Jeff and Shalia. And in the report, I think it was December of 2017, or it might have been November. But in the report, one of the biggest blocks that I had was I was not seeing my twin flame correctly. I was seeing my twin as a woman, a divine feminine, when in spiritual truth, in all truth, my twin is a divine masculine in a female's body. So, like, a ton of light bulbs went off when I seen this in my report. And still, when I seen it in the report, I think that I was still not fully facing it. And even though my twin and I, we're not physically around one another, it was constantly mirrored to me in my reality. Like God will, even if your twin is not physically near you, these upsets will constantly be mirrored to you until you heal them, your false belief systems. So I continuously hung on to this belief that my twin wanted to be with men. And so my twin continued to show this to me by dating men. And it was like during Christmas break of last year, I went to do some shopping, and I was coming out of a store, and I seen a woman walk by, and it was from behind, and this woman had the same exact haircut as my twin does, and there was two guys with her, and my heart immediately sunk because I thought, oh my God, there's my twin, and she's with two guys, and this is getting put in my face again. And I felt really upset. So I come home and I was like, okay, I'm ready to face this. I've got to work through this because, I've been avoiding it for so long. But I still, and I would have faced it beforehand, but it wasn't clicking. Like, hey, this is a belief system, this is a pattern that you're running, and all you have to do is heal it. I was making it so much harder on myself. So I come home that same day, and I sat down and I just started journaling. I started writing. And it finally dawned on me, like, my twin, the universe, God, is continually showing this to me because I'm not looking at my twin correctly. My twin is a man in a female's body, a divine masculine in a female body. And once that finally clicked and I released that belief pattern and I healed it, then I started to see my twin the correct way. I started to see the truth of our union, and I was able to embrace our union. And that same, I want to say the night, either that same night or that within that week, I don't really remember now, but I started having extremely vivid dreams. And there was one of them, I could energetically, I seen my twin, because she had her back to me energetically because I wasn't looking at her correctly. But once I cleared this, I seen my twin in my dream physically turn around and face me. And it was like there was, you know, the divine feminine me and the divine masculine were finally facing one another. And I felt so much relief, you know, having cleared this block. And I could have done it so sooner, you know, so much sooner, you know, in my union, but I just didn't get it. I wasn't ready to see it. I wasn't ready to heal it. And it's almost like it was a huge fear of mine that instead of healing it, I just kept tucking it away. I kept covering it up. I didn't want to look at it, didn't want to look at it. And then when I finally looked at it, so much peace come from that, and my entire union energetically completely shifted. And I felt ever since then, you know, things are just continuing to progress even faster. Like, you know, it even happened, my twin had me blocked on her phone in January of this year, and see, like a month after I had cleared that block, she unblocked me on the phone. So there's proof here. Like, all you have to do is release your belief systems. You know, whatever you're believing about your twin, it could be something like, if you believe that your family is not going to accept you and your twin, or accept your twin is going to mirror that back to you. There's so many things, and it will be specific to you and your union. But this is a good opportunity because I don't want you to follow in the same footsteps that I did. You know, I avoided these fears. I avoided all of the, you know, the belief systems that I had, and that was a huge one. That was like the main one. And that's why I wanted to make this video, because if you just take the time, and I know a lot of times we don't want to face our fears, but once you face it and you allow yourself to feel through it, once you get to the end of it, you'll see that there was nothing to fear at all. That's the lie. It's just a fear. It's an illusion of a fear, and it's not real. It cannot hurt you. And there's so much peace on the other side of that illusion. There's so much peace after you feel through the fear and see that there's nothing even there. There was nothing to be scared of. It was just a story that you made up in your head, you know, a story that you created, and then you've believed in for so long, and it's not the truth. But yeah, I just I want you to take the time to sit down and really look at, you know, the beliefs systems that you're running in your mind, and even journal them down, write them all down. And if you feel fear or upset start to come up, feel through those. You know, if you feel like you need to cry, release that. That's good. It's healing. And each step that you take in healing is a step closer to coming together in the physical with your twin. So, yeah, I just wanted to share this. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to comment under the video. And if you feel like you would like to work with me, I offer coaching sessions, and that's www.twinflameunionwithin.com, and I will also post my website link below in the comments section. If you would like to, like, share, and subscribe this video, and I will be back to share more with you guys soon. So thank you. Bye.